We are live on the Squared Circle. Back once again for more. It is the Toy Man Chris Hill, Jay Kirby along with us for the ride. How are things
Yes.
tonight?
Oh, I'm doing absolutely fantastic, Chris Hill. As you can see right here, 2 days. 2 days till one of the biggest shows of APW, Metal Mayhem 2.
It
I
is going to
can
be absolutely insane for sure.
li- I'll give everyone a little bit of insight on me. One of my favorite matches of all time are cage matches. And so the fact that we have an entire event dedicated
There we go.
to four announced, confirmed, no questions asked, four huge cage matches. I cannot begin to describe how excited I am.
It is going to be a big night here in Cleburne, Texas. This Saturday, 7 o'clock bell time. Doors will open at 6:30. VIP is gone. If you did not get your VIP tickets, it is too late. You have missed out on VIP, but you can still get front row. Front row still available, and general admission still available right now. But
Oh my goodness. See, we warned y'all. We warned y'all 2 weeks ago. Get your VIP tickets before it's too late. Well, now it's too late. See, people are just excited for this show as I am.
yes,
People are hyped. Uh I won't take too much of your thunder tonight. Watching APW training grounds. Cannot wait till I meet him. Thank you, Anthony. Always nice to see Anthony in the chat.
APW training grounds going on right now, Monday and Thursday nights at Advanced Fitness Center, one of our sponsors. So, yeah, so we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to talk about everything that's going on, and I'm sure we'll have other things to talk about. But I know a few videos have come out, a few words have been said, and we're going to talk about all that because there's some interesting things in the works. You know, we have mentioned that with training grounds that we will have none other than Mikey B in the house, as well as a Big J. We didn't know exactly what that meant, but Mikey B has some thoughts. So let's take a look at his video.
APW Board of Directors. This message is for you. This message is for you. See, the last time the media star Mastodon Mikey B was at APW, you didn't screw me out of anything, but there might have been a little oopsies. A little oopsies where Big J won the North Texas Championship, and see, he wasn't supposed to. It was an accident, if you will. And so therefore, board of directors, I'm not mad with Big J. I'm not angry with Big J, but here's the thing. This week, Metal Mayhem put me in a steel cage match with Big J for the North Texas Championship, and we can right all of our wrongs. You see, board of directors, I'm not even asking at this point. I'm telling you that this week at Metal Mayhem, Mikey B versus Big J, North Texas Championship on the line in a steel cage match. That way no one else can get involved. Nothing else, no other shenanigans can happen. And that way, me and Big J, we can right this wrong, and he can just lay down at my feet while I pin him. So, board of directors, you better make it happen, because I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And whenever the media star Mastodon tells you something, you listen. I'll see you Saturday, Big J.
Not too happy with Big J. I mean, there's some
Yeah.
something going on in the house of the Media Don. What is it? Media Don.
Media star Mastodon, Chris Hill.
He's boy band behemoth to me. I mean, I don't know, but it is a Mikey B challenging Big J. Well, the board
He
of
is
directors.
demanding a
Demanding.
match for the North Texas title. And we haven't seen Big J defend the belt yet. I don't see why we couldn't have a singles match for the North Texas title. We've got three title matches already. Why not make a fourth?
Make a fourth?
But something about something just itches in the back of my neck wrong. Him demanding Big J to just lay down. Now, granted, I'm not here to say they should duke it out, fight it out, and blood, sweat, and tears over, because they're partners, they're tag partners, they're pals. But like, as a former champion myself, like, I'm not laying down for anybody. I'm even my best friend, me and my best friend in the world, we fought tooth and nail for a title once.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know I don't know how Big J is going to handle Mikey B's demands.
It has been a while, but I will say there is history that Big J did lay down at Mikey B's command. So it was for the Chaos Championship, and Rock Bandon was challenging Big J for the Chaos Championship. And Mikey B told him to lay down, and he did. So now, according to Rock Bandon, he beat him fair and square and 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring, the whole thing. But that's
beat him clean, all that good stuff.
all the
well, that definitely raises the intrigue in this confrontation these two are going to have come Saturday night.
But in a steel cage, I mean, who knows? I mean, there was, I don't know. That's
he was a lot less hesitant to lay down during the Fatal 4-Way match, Chris.
Yes, he was.
He was a lot less hesitant.
I think Mikey B was kind of expecting the belt to be handed to him, and he was said no. He walked off with it. So we shall see. Only you'll be able to find out at Metal Mayhem this Saturday night at Jay and Long Cultural Arts Center. I gotta get it all right.
There you go. I knew you had it, Chris.
It is this Saturday, March 22nd, starting at 7 o'clock. Doors open 6:30. You do want to be there. So, Trinity Championship Wrestling checking in. Hello. New promotion coming soon to North Fort Worth area somewhere. The Trinity,
North Texas.
Yeah, it's still North Texas, but
we've had a couple conversations, Trinity Wrestling and I. I'm intrigued to see what they have in store, and I'm intrigued to see if maybe Jay Kirby can help them.
I know Brady Owens was named general manager of Trinity Championship Wrestling, our one, WSN's own Brady Owens. So
yes, very much indeed. My beef with Gavin the Blade aside, I don't mind Brady too much. So I think me and him can do some interesting business with this new company.
Oh.
Or at least I'd like to see what he's got in his sleeve. I mean, if he's first call of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Unless Chris Hill just forgot to mute his phone.
Yeah, who knows? Let's say, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is Joe Monroe, producer of WSN. How you gentlemen doing tonight?
Doing wonderful. How are you tonight?
Good evening.
Well, unfortunately, I am traveling, so if I lose service, I'll make this short and quick as possible. And if I lose service on you gentlemen, I do apologize.
Understandable. Thank you.
But I understand there's been a little confrontation between my guys and a certain posse, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
The posse is not taking well to WSN.
Well, I mean, I'll say this. I'm going to try to be as neutral as possible and say this. There is rules to professional wrestling. As a former wrestler myself, I don't think, and I told Gavin it was a bad idea after he done it. Shouldn't have slapped Bannon, shouldn't have slapped him at all. But, I would say his retaliation would have been justified, but I think they just took it a little too far on Blade. They took it way too far. And for that, I mean, he's going to be introduced to a lot of our guys. But I unfortunately will not be there. There is a lot of us going to be there in a couple of days. We cannot wait. We're excited. But I will say this: to my understanding, the posse is not going to be there. They were banned, correct?
Well, the tag team portion of the posse will not be there. Rock Band will be there, as well as Levi Lucas, who are the other half of it. It's just the tag team that actually Gavin.
Our tag team champions. Chris Hill forgets this fact very often. It is the APW tag team champions, Big Herd and Big John. They have been banned from the premises. They will not be there.
Big John. I know him all too well here in Kentucky. Well, I will say this: if anybody gets hurt, and Professor Bear included in that, especially him, I'm very protective over Bear, then I may have to come to Texas one day. You never know. But as of now, I'm just going to try to stay as neutral as possible. I really hope Brady takes my advice and come into common ground and be like, look, you got your retribution. Let's just be cordial towards each other and let it go. That's what I think's best for business right now. Brady may disagree with it, but to me, someone who's worked in the business knows how there's unwritten rules of professional wrestling. It's just best to be cordial in a situation like this.
I kind of agree with you, but we will see Saturday what transpires. I know Bear had different words last week.
Much stronger.
Yeah. Well, you got to think, those gentlemen don't know what it's like to be in that ring. I do. I know what can happen. And I've warned them what can possibly happen. Now, as I said, if something happens, then I will no longer remain neutral. But right now, I'm just going to stay neutral. Let them boys handle it. Hopefully they handle it diplomatically and everything gets squared away. But Brady asked me to get the time on my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. I appreciate you gentlemen letting me come on for a little bit.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Whew.
WSN in the house.
Yeah, that sounds like they are bringing
John G. He had to show up.
Well, he can't show up Saturday, that's for sure. WSN making some not declarations. That might be too strong of a word, but they are definitely going to be in attendance, not just Brady Owens, not just Gavin the Blade, but multiple members of WSN. So who knows what's going to happen with Rock and Levi and with the fellows from WSN, or the people from WSN. Sorry.
Very much so. All right, well, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more of the matches of Metal Mayhem coming up this Saturday.
Are you ready to start your fitness journey today, but don't want to deal with the hassle of big, overcrowded franchise gyms, or tired of waiting on gym equipment? Then head down to AFC Advanced Fitness Center in Keene, Texas, where we're locally owned and operated. That's 2221 FM 2280 Keene, Texas, where we offer several different memberships starting out at $23.99. We also offer 24-hour memberships and also tanning. Don't forget to call us and ask us about our first responder discounts and our educator discounts and also veteran discounts. Call us at 817-506-0003. That's 817-506-0003. Call us today and let's get healthy together.
Looking for unbeatable daily deals on the hottest vapes and treats? Head to Vapor Labs. Discover amazing sales on Geek Bars, Core Infinity Vapes, and a variety of delicious gummy treats. Find us at 1301 West Henderson Street, Suite 1, Cleburne, Texas, right between World Gym and Bright Dental. Don't miss out on your next great deal at Vapor Labs, your one-stop shop for all things vape and more.
Are you enjoying watching full episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling on the DC Network? Well, why not catch a live show? Advanced Pro Wrestling is bringing action throughout the year in Johnson County. Catch one of our shows live in Cleburne or Alvarado, Texas. But what are you waiting for? Visit advancedprowrestling.com and get your tickets today for the next live show and come be a part of the APW experience.
Our next show will be Metal Mayhem live in Cleburne, Texas, March 22nd, this Saturday, 7 o'clock. Get your tickets now. VIP tickets are sold out, but there are still front row and general admission tickets. So if you want to come, got to get them now. It's not as tiny as the gym, but it's still smaller than what we've had at the convention center or at in Alvarado. So there's still limited seats.
It's a good sized venue.
It is, but it could sell out. Yeah.
But I mean, VIP tickets are already sold out. Front row seats probably going just as fast. I haven't been informed what the ticket sales look like for front row. I can only imagine they're going just as fast as VIP. So do not miss this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna.
For once, I can agree with you, Big John G.
This may be. Look, mark it down, Chris Hill. The year of our Lord 2025, March 20th. Big John G actually makes a point.
You never know. So.
But as we were saying, yes, tickets are going fast. VIP's already sold out. Front row is going just as fast. Don't miss out on this huge this amazing show, because I can't even tell you how much I'm just bouncing off the walls ready for Saturday. 2 days away, less than 48 hours.
We also, coming up, have a championship match. Let's talk about it. We will have the unparalleled Chance Fortune defending his title against the already dead Seth Anunnaki. These two have been just going back and forth. Seth attack Chance, Chance attack Seth. It's just been nonstop for the battle.
See, it's one thing for a rivalry to be, back and forth, wins and losses. Seth loses the belt to Chance, and then Chance defends it, and it's one thing to have bitter, just hard-hitting matches. These two haven't had a match since 2024. They have just been throwing hands with one another on site. Mm-hmm. So for finally, these two are going to be locked inside a cage. The belt's going to be on the line, and these two are going to tear each other apart.
It's going to be intense for sure. I'm getting a request.
Oh,
we may be having.
Well, while Chris Hill tries to sort out some technical stuff, I'll continue talking about this cruiserweight title match because Chance has been a fighting champion. Seth has been on quite a roll as of late, defeating Bullsdale and Trey Jackson. Let's hope, for Chance's sake, that the champ is focused on the match and not focused on the fight, because we saw how Ricky Jackson was definitely a little fired up, a little amped up, and some of that transferred into his son come our last show, and it cost Trey Jackson the match against Seth. Hopefully, Chance can stay focused on defending the title instead of trying to hurt Seth inside a cage so that he doesn't make a crucial mistake. Now, granted, it wasn't a mistake the last time it worked out, but make a mistake like a high-risk move off the top of the cage.
He did it last time, and Seth is known to do crazy stuff as well. I mean, they could both just go off the cage, and
they could fight in the rafters.
Yeah. So we do have a special guest in the wings that ready to come on. We talked to him last week, and he was going to be live with us now on screen. It is Professor Bear from WSN. Welcome to the show,
Thank you. Thank you. And this is another member of the board, Tevin.
Welcome.
Evening.
Thank y'all for having us.
Of course.
You know, last week it was kind of not you gentlemen, y'all have been great, but the disrespect from about WSN and I'm not gonna come and this and that. Well, guess where I'm at? I'm in the gym in Texas. Yes.
I was gonna say that looked
I was gonna
pretty
say,
familiar.
I recognize that office very well.
Oh yeah. So I'm here. Where's Brock? Where is he? He wanted to meet me in person. I come to his gym, and where is he?
Nowhere.
And then he respected me, and he was gonna, if I stuck my nose in this and that, well, I'm here. Well, let me take that back. We're here. Just got through meeting with the board of APW. Great people. And Saturday, we're going to have an announcement to make.
Oh,
looking forward to that.
WSN with another announcement. Now, not to cut any of you gentlemen off, but the last time that WSN had an announcement, it was that if Rock Bannon put his hands on a member of WSN, the tag team champions would be, oh, look, King Outlaw appeared as a cameo. It would be that the posse would.
He shall appear.
The announcement was the fact that if Rock Band put hands on a WSN member, then he would be suspended. Well, we saw the ramifications of those actions, as unfortunately Gavin the Blade was in fact attacked by our tag team champions, and they will not be at Metal Mayhem. They have been banned from the premises, barred from the door. They haven't even been allowed to buy a ticket. Actually, we probably allowed them to buy the ticket, but they're not getting the ticket.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give any details of the conversation we had, but let's just say that it's gonna be very revealing. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah,
That's
revealing.
right.
So
All right.
we I have to really say that I'm disappointed because even though Brock is a bully and he thinks he can throw his power around, I was actually looking forward to seeing him face to face today.
We got Mr. Bannon calling in right now.
And Rock call. See, we said his name 3 times and he showed up.
Hello, Mr. Bannon. You're on the air.
Why, hello, Toy Man. Hello, Mr. J. And hello, Big Blue Bear or Big Professor Bear or Big Blue House Bear or whatever your name is. And little miniature Mark Henry behind you there. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
That's nice. That's nice. Like your office is nice also.
First of all, that's not my office. That belongs to the King Outlaw.
Well, again, the point is I wouldn't have to guess that if you would have been here. But for some reason, you didn't appear. But that's okay.
I have business to attend to, Mr. Blue Bear or Professor Bear or whatever. But as far as you and Woodsie's, WSN, Woodsy Society Nation or whatever y'all call it, you will see me face to face Saturday night, along with whoever else you bring with you, because Rock Bannon and the heavyweight champion Levi Lucas will be there, and we're not afraid of nobody. You got to remember, Bear, I am a Hall of Famer, and I will be there to handle my business at APW. I'm so sorry you came all the way down from Yankeeville, but when you step into an APW ring, you might catch an APW ass whooping. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing about it. As long as you can be like a man and come face to face with me, no problem. But see, you've proven time and time again that you're a coward and a bully and, pardon my French, an asshole. But that's okay. We got a few days. I can wait. We can wait. And I just can't wait to be eye to eye with you and give you such a great announcement.
I'm sure. I know he'll be there Saturday because they're not going to miss the chance to defend that title.
Well, hey, something may come up. You know, he's such a businessman. Maybe some business come up out the blue. Ooh, who knows? But we will be there. So
listen, a lot of people don't like Rock Band, and I don't think anyone in Prison Company likes Rock Band. But I can say one thing for his character: he cares a lot about that APW Heavyweight Championship, and unfortunately for him, Levi
Lucas, yeah.
Levi Lucas. Sorry, Slick Dexia kicks in sometimes. Levi Lucas is defending the APW Heavyweight Championship against the man he took the title from inside a steel cage. Chris Hill, Axel Savage versus Levi Lucas, APW Heavyweight title on the line. You know Rock Bannon is going to have that belt on a short leash. He's not going to leave that vicinity of that title. And he might have a front row seat to a very, very rough show.
Who knows? I may have a seat right beside him. Who knows? Well,
what?
If he's not too much of a coward, who knows though?
Let's take another commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back with more of this conversation.
Shout out to the sponsors.
Hello from Stitches, Clings, and Things, where we offer custom t-shirts for personal wear or business apparel. We even offer vehicle decals and even custom crochet items like beanies, blankets, coasters, and more. Please contact through our social media platform on Facebook or call us at 817-666-8027 and even email us at stitchesclingsandthings@outlook.com.
Hi, welcome to Henson Photography. We do all kinds of photos. Sports photos, family photos, and shows like APW. We have done rodeos, volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, color guard, promos, and many more. Henson Photography is family owned and ran. So come check us out on Facebook at Henson Photography, and we will see you at the next show.
Do you want to advertise your local business to a wider audience? Well, why not advertise with Johnson County's best pro wrestling promotion? Have your business showcased on Roku TV through the DC Network throughout episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and also through the Squared Circle podcast. For inquiries, please email advertisewithapw@gmail.com.
We are back.
Yeah.
I was going through some things and talking about that heavyweight championship match. Axel had a few words for Levi. Let's take a look at that.
Oh boy.
Levi Lucas. The day of reckoning is upon us as Axel Savage returns to APW's Metal Mayhem 2. You know, I won the APW Heavyweight Championship at Metal Mayhem 1. And now I am getting my rematch against you, and oh boy, how excited I was to find out that them big old boys that have been holding your back, that have been all the backup you've needed, are now banned from the building. So it's just you And that old geezer, Rock Bannon. I made the mistake before of turning my back on that old man, and he's a sneaky little cuss. I tell you, I won't make that mistake again. It's me and you inside a steel cage, and only one of us is walking out. And new. And again, APW heavyweight champion Axel Savage.
Fans of the Posse. I am Rock Bannon, the manager of the Posse. Few things have come to my attention as of late. Axel Savage running his mouth saying he was cheated out of his title. Axel Savage, you lost. Deal with it. Quit crying. You're a loser. Look at you. I mean, that's what you do. Especially when you step in the ring with someone as talented, as skilled, and as brilliant as the big presser, Levi Lucas. Show up at Metal Mayhem. Axel Savage, you're not walking out of the cage if you walk in. Moving on. WSN. Whiners Society Network. Whining Society Network. Wussy Society Network. Whatever you want to call yourselves. I don't really care. But as far as Professor Bear, I've never even met you. But Professor Bear, go back to the big blue house and sing a song. Shut up. Because you do not want to step nowhere close to my monsters. You went to the board of directors. You and your buddies are going to be at Metal Mayhem. But you had my monsters banned from premises because you were scared of them. Then you go on a square circle and talk about you'll stand toe to toe, eye to eye with them. Yeah, we see how that works out for people who get in the Posse business. Didn't we? The Blade. Brady Owens. Back on up. Because you're this close to being laid in a hole right next to your buddy, The Blade. Keep jumping in Posse business, and you will find out how we stack them and lay them out. Have a good night.
It will be the big presser Levi Lucas against Axel Savage this Saturday night in a cage. Everything on the line. Big words from Rock Bannon. Professor Bear is with us now.
Yeah, we already started to make him look like what he is. He didn't think I was going to come down. I'm here. Didn't think I was going to really meet with AEW board of directors. I have. Didn't think it was going to be more than me. It is. Here's the thing. WSN has been counted out so many different times, and we continue to do what we say we're going to do. We enjoy great wrestling. APW wrestling is tremendous. That's why we love coming to the shows and doing things. That's why Mr. Owens has purchased the digital rights. But let's just make it clear. We're not wussies. We're not punks. We are real men. And we say something, we mean it. And I could have got on here and yapped, but I'm not Brock. So I figured, let me come down and just cut all the in between and the excuses. And hey, he's funny, very funny. But let's see how serious he gets and what he's going to do when we're face to face.
It'll be an interesting night for sure. I'm looking forward to it. And there's, I believe, WSN is bringing a lot to the table, and I'm very much looking forward to what happens. So how many people do you have with you for the show?
Well, I can tell you we're short one man, and that's because of the posse.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. You never know how many people we'll bring. You never know who's here with us.
All right. I'm disappointed I missed you at the gym. I would have done the show from there.
You know, hey, sometimes, as a famous rapper once said, sometimes you got to pop out and show people.
Very much so. Let's get to one of our other matches that we have coming up this weekend. It will be a triple threat steel cage match with the American Viking Xander Slade, that guy Red Chambers, and Brandon Groom. Winner takes all. I mean, not a championship match or anything, but it is time to just prove yourself in a steel cage.
I mean, I'm sure whoever wins this match is going to be eyed up for a title shot. You know, we don't currently have a number one contender for the North Texas title. We don't currently have a number one contender for the heavyweight title after Saturday night's main event. But who knows? It could be for the North Texas. It could be a shot at the North Texas title. Could be a shot for the heavyweight title. Could just be bragging rights going forward. We know Xander has he's broken his unlucky streak. He has regained some momentum, breaking out that new maneuver last 2 weeks ago at Iron Paradise, breaking out his new maneuver that we still haven't have a name for it. We haven't been told where he came up with it, but it helped him seal a victory. So maybe bringing a new style, new tactics to this triple threat cage match, he could continue that momentum forward.
You know, I'm looking forward to the match myself, because these are the times you can really get on the road and prove yourself. And like you said, there's championships out there. This is the time where you put it on the line to prove to people what you're about and get yourself to that next level.
We also know that Jacked and Juicy will be in the building. I'm not sure, what capacity, but
Chris Hill's favorite team in the world.
I have become a Jacked and Juicy fan. Yes. King Outlaw has kind of grown on me once again. I said, he brought me into the business. He brought me here. We had our outs for a couple years, but I'm warming up to him a little bit again. So
he knocked my headset off at the last show, Chris. He's like, he's still got that asshole in him from his previous run as APW champion, from all his battles in the past. It's still in there. He's not reformed. He's just pointing all of that energy in a different direction.
Then that may be it. It's
Well, I was going to say, you got to learn when to turn it on and when to turn it off, because you don't have to have it every single time, but when you need it, it's right there.
He has become a little bit gentler, just owning a gym, a business owner now. I think he has to kind of be a little bit friendlier. But in the ring,
gentle or friendly. I would say professional, but I wouldn't say gentle or friendly.
I guess that's it. I mean, he's still a beast. And you can get your personal training done by King Outlaw himself if you are interested at Advanced Fitness Center. Bear, has he been nice to you at the gym?
He's been tremendous. And, he even apologized that Brock wasn't here. And I'm like, wow, someone actually can be nice. All right, this may not be too bad.
Wow, King Outlaw apologized. Mark it down, Chris. Today's an eventful day.
It is an eventful day. That hasn't happened in a while.
Big John makes a good point, and King Outlaw apologizes. Who knows what's going to happen next?
See, sometimes he was just being very humble to me, and he understands the situation that we're going through. So that's why I think he was being extra nice to me. I appreciate it, though.
Probably wants to be on the WSN network too. So
That could be it too.
He wants screen time, I think, is what it is. So he wants to make sure that he gets that publicity.
He
out
wants
there.
to be the star of the show.
Hey, you got to take those opportunities when you can, right?
Yeah, so look up to the board of directors for WSN just so you get more screen time. You know, if you play some commercials, something like that.
Is that the key?
Yeah.
All right. I'll remember that. I'm gonna have to be sending more emails and Facebook messages to WSN.
And then we have the match that my daughter is looking forward to the most. It will be
here
the
we
AEW
go.
Women's Champion match. Hilda La Muñeca taking on the challenger, and that's weird to say, the challenger Morgan Mercy. I don't know about a steel cage for this one.
Let me say this. Y'all thought that Axel and Levi are going to beat each other down. You think Chance and Seth hate each other? Wait till these two ladies get locked inside a cage. They're going to kill one another. Hilda had listen, Morgan had some words. Hilda had some harsher words when they were done. These two ladies.
And I've got that right here. So
cue it up, Chris.
Yeah, we'll play their words.
Well, I am a fighting champion, so I'm disappointed that I don't get to have my championship on the line tonight against Hudson and Bean. But that doesn't mean I'm not ready for the next show. March 22nd, Metal Mayhem. I challenge any and every woman who thinks they can take this title away from me.
Hi, Hilda. Remember me? I hear your little open challenge. And it's been a while since the APW faithful have seen my face. Well, Hilda, I am back like a f***ing bad dream, baby. I want to take more than the APW Women's Championship from you. So if you want a little open challenge, if you want a fight, then I'm gonna give you one. On March 22nd, for one final time, Hilda, it's you and me for the APW Women's Championship, but it's gonna be inside of a steel cage!
Oh, Morgan Mercy, you're not ready.
Morgan Mercy, Hilda La Muñeca in a steel cage. It has matched the night. I'm honestly that. Talk about
I
grudge
hope we got
matches.
EMTs on standby. Someone ain't walking out of this cage.
Yeah, we do have EMTs there, so hopefully they're ready.
Thank God.
That's for
I was just gonna say, I think they have more heat than me and Brock right now.
Yes, it's absolutely insane. These two have been fighting all over North Texas, but I think this is the first time they've been. I know they've had hardcore matches before, but I think this is the first time in the cage. So,
one-on-one match for the women's title, and there were no survivors.
Oh, have mercy.
All right, well, let's take our final commercial break, and then we'll be back to finish things up tonight.
Let's be real. No one likes being locked into a contract or getting hit with surprise fees. At Advanced Fitness Center, we keep it simple. No contracts, no cancellation fees, and no nonsense. You pay month to month, and if life happens and you need to cancel, no problem at all. No headaches, no fine print, just a great gym that works with your schedule and budget. So, if you're tired of the runaround from other gyms, come see what makes AFC different.
Are you enjoying watching full episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling on the DC Network? Well, why not catch a live show? Advanced Pro Wrestling is bringing action throughout the year in Johnson County. Catch one of our shows live in Cleburne or Alvarado, Texas. But what are you waiting for? Visit advancedprowrestling.com and get your tickets today for the next live show and come be a part of the APW experience.
It will be Metal Mayhem this Saturday night in Cleburne, Texas at the J.N. Long Cultural Arts Center with our guests. All WSN is going to be in the house. I mean, I know we've heard a little bit from Brady about what WSN is and how did this all get started?
Well, it got started with Brady. He's the real mastermind behind everything, and we hooked up one day. Me, Tevin, and myself, we got together and we started a podcast. Then as Brady is just not satisfied with one thing. He keeps wanting to find more and more, and we just came into this great, how would you word it? Collaboration, family. And we got together and just came up with a lot of things that we wanted to promote and to show the world there is more than the big time wrestling. You have great indie wrestling, and you have to give that energy to them, because honestly, you will have, in my opinion, a better time at great shows like APW than at the big market shows, and you can have a great time and make memories. So again, everything is Brady. But with that being said, we are family. And if you put your hands on one of us, you're going to have to put your hands on all of us. But as Brady always says, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So once we get there and be able to talk and get some things out in the open, it's going to be dare I say, a new start for APW.
You know, we've kicked off a new era being on WSN. It's been a pleasure being on. I know we're live on the network right now, even with this podcast, which is new for us. And we've always been on Facebook on our own thing. To be nationwide now, you know, with WSN, it's incredible. So we'd love to see more people come to North Texas and come experience APW and just get out to any of your indie shows. As Professor Bear said, I mean, there is some incredible stuff happening in the indie market. I know I grew up a huge WWE, WCW. I grew up during the Monday Night Wars, and I went to a lot of live shows, and I have just as much fun at these indie shows as I do anywhere else. It's just, you get up close and personal with the guys. I mean, where else are you going to be? I mean, a lot of these shows, you're 3 to 5 rows deep. Is it? You know, it's not like you're going to be up in the bleachers watching it on a jumbotron. You're right there.
Yes. And it's just, again, it's just so amazing. And it's a whole different feel. Now, I mean, to be truthful, my wife wasn't a wrestling fan, and she got into it a little bit because of me. But her first show I ever took her to was the indie show, and she does not want to see the big show. She loves the indies. Just the whole feel is just great.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with your wife. I mean, I'd rather go to this than to a WrestleMania, honestly.
I mean, I personally, I've been in the wrestling business for a while. I've seen indie shows at the Norfolk Scope, right in the heart of where NWA used to run. I've seen shows in the ECW arena, and that dingy little little building underneath an overpass in Philadelphia, and now I'm getting to see independent wrestling in the heart of Von Erich country. So there is nothing like an indie show, at least to me. There is nothing like a dedicated crowd that's never going to miss their Saturday nights rooting or booing for whomever they choose. Whether that be the, Rock tried to say fans of the Posse. That's like 4 members, period.
Yeah,
but, rooting or booing for King Outlaw, watching Chance Fortune jump over a poor unfortunate announce table, watching. I mean, my introduction to APW and to Texas indie wrestling was Chance frog splashing King Outlaw through a table, probably this far away from me. At a Cowtown Comic-Con. So being up close, being personal with a show like this, you're missing out if you're not going to at least an indie show, if not an APW show.
And affordable for the whole family. You do not have to go get a loan to go to wrestling.
You can get the family in for the price you'd pay for one ticket.
Exactly.
Understatement.
So it's great having the kids there, everyone there. Bring your signs, bring whatever. I mean, we would love to have you at APW, but if you can't make it to the Dallas area, go find an independent one around you. There's definitely there's gonna be something around you. Just go find it. So
yes.
Professor Bear, what got you into wrestling? You're kind of you seem to be a historian of everything, based on your podcast. That have you just always just been into it, or?
Yeah, my late father got the whole family into it, and I'm based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, so I got to see NWA, the Fullers, Ron and Don Wright, and I knew at a young age, I knew different things that I shouldn't have known at that age, but it's because of my father, and I've been blessed to meet so many different wrestlers, and I love this sport. I love it, and that's why I always try to give respect to anyone that does this business, except for people who don't respect me or my family. Thus, Brock and the Posse. But matter of fact, we were sitting there talking about some of our favorite moments and the love of the business, and we just love giving that energy back for young fans who don't know their history. I want you to know the history. You can understand where things come from and how great wrestling truly is, and understand why some people do certain things where others don't because of tradition. So that's my big spiel on my love for wrestling.
I know a little bit of the history of this, but I feel there's a history with this comment here, being a big Hogan fan.
Oh. See,
you don't want someone to go on Hogan.
I think I get it, and I'm not going any further.
That'll take 2 hours.
I was about to say, I was liking you. And you want to throw Hogan in my face.
It was Rusty. It was Rusty saying it. I just was bringing it up.
Be a man. That's all I got to say about Hogan.
So
I'm gonna be nice and not even.
I know there's podcasts about it. You can go to WSN look for the Hogan podcast. I know there's a whole thing on it. So. Teaser. Go to WSN.com or the Facebook page and search, and they'll be there.
Oh yeah.
So what is the vision of WSN? What do you hope to? Obviously bring wrestling to the masses, but is there anything that you're hoping that it would accomplish?
I hope we accomplish bringing more wrestling fans, making more fans, and let people know it is more than okay to be a wrestling fan. And there's so many different types of wrestling. Just because one style doesn't appeal to you, check out the other styles. And again, just be supportive, because I've been blessed to be on this earth for 52 years, and I love wrestling, and I hope wrestling outlives me forever and ever and ever, because it's just my love.
And that's true. I know. Just in, I'd have to guess there's probably 12 to 15 promotions in the DFW area. Everything from, backyard hardcore wrestling to, stuff kind of what we put on, which is more family friendly and traditional wrestling. I think there's, there is definitely something for everyone. Find find something you like, for sure.
And that's one thing that us with the network, if you go and get on the app, I guarantee you can find something that will appeal to you. We have fan-friendly, family-friendly wrestling. We have hardcore. We have backyard wrestling. We got wrestling cartoons. And see, that should go right up Brock's alley. See, somebody understands him. Cartoons. I mean, I'm just saying, there's so much different things. And we have documentaries.
I was shocked at the number of documentaries you had on there. There's stuff on there that I had never heard of.
Yes. And that's the thing is, and that was the biggest thing. When Brady was a kid, he loved wrestling, but he didn't have anywhere to go. Just you had to go to your local channels. If you were blessed to have wrestling, that's what you did. So we want to give another alternative to people, so you can enjoy wrestling at your time. As adults and working, we only have a certain amount of time, and maybe you want to watch wrestling. You don't want to have to wait until Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever. So you can watch it at your time, your leisure. And then, again, we just enjoy wrestling, and anything we can do to promote it and to be showing our support and love, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I know on there there's movies that wrestlers have appeared in. You've got Heels is on the on the network now. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on there.
Got Swerve. We Total Divas. Like I said, anything we can get our hands on and try to put out there that we think you would like, we're trying to do.
All right. Well, I appreciate you stepping on tonight and joining us on the conversation. Pleasure to have. I'm looking forward to meeting you Saturday at Metal Mayhem. And if you don't know, Metal Mayhem this Saturday night, March 22nd in Cleburne, Texas, at the J.N. Long Cultural Arts Center. You want to be there. Get your tickets today. AdvancedProWrestling.com, WSN Wrestling Society Network has them as well. Get your tickets now. The VIP's gone.
We are less than 47 hours away, less than 2 days away from bell time of this amazing show. VIP is sold out. There is no more VIP tickets. So do not miss out on your chance to get front row, to get general admission, because they're going quick. They're going fast. We saw even at Iron Paradise, the crowd was packed. So you've got a slimmer opportunity to get a few more seats at Metal Mayhem, but they're going fast. And
we packed Alvarado last year for Metal Mayhem, and this is a little bit smaller venue than that, so it's possible we sell out. So final thing, there was a question, Blade. Any updates on Blade? I haven't heard. Last I heard, he was not doing well.
He doesn't talk to me, so
yeah.
Well, I put it like this: if Blade could, he would be there, but he's just not in the shape. And my biggest thing is it's easy to pick on somebody when you have a gang of people around you. You know, maybe you try that with somebody who already has a gang around them. But again, I'm not about violence. I'm about love. And we definitely believe in a slap for a slap, as Blaze showed himself. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in person. And letting the fans know, please come up and talk to us. We are friendly. We love to talk to y'all. We plan on just trying to bring a little bit more to the show and just have fun.
Well, we're looking forward to it. So we'll see you all Saturday night at the J.N. Long Cultural and Arts Center in Cleburne. Have a great night, everyone. We'll have a lot more to talk about next week, but be there Saturday. You won't want to miss Metal Mayhem 2. Have a good night.